everybody. God damn it. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Today we're doing another Master Duel tournament. Yes. Alright, so let's change scenery so you guys can see. I'm bringing today a insect deck. Why am I not capturing anything? Excuse me? Why is the game not being captured? There we go. Anyway, ready, set, duel. Oh, this is gonna end badly, ain't it? Alright. My deck is kind of made in trying to be quick, so it might not be great. I was actually more focused on doing the deck for next tournament. But we'll see. Okay. Let's gets the first turn, that's fine. Well, it's technically not really fine, but I can make things turn around a little bit. Okay, Noble Arms Museum. All fire monsters gain, fire warriors gain 500. Sure. Durandal, sure. So if it's equipped, can add a level 5 or lower fire warrior monster from your deck to your hands. And destroy it. Or a level 5 or lower fire monster in the graveyard and special summon it if it's sent by the monster effect rather than its own. But you can only use one of them per turn and once per turn. Carve crate and deck choice. I myself didn't get them to work. Oh, that sounds interesting. I wonder what it could be. Alright. I see a lot of Infernal Noble Knights, not a lot of Ignites. Ay. Alright. Olivier? Sure. Or Oliver, sorry. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Fiery Knights against insects. Ah, that's definitely not gonna end well. We'll see. After all, I have some invitations to send. Emperor Charles? Oh, he's going to go into the Link 1, isn't he? He's gonna link it off to make the Link 1 that can negate. No? Okay. Oh, it is. Okay. Sling and Summons can equip the Synchro version. It becomes the same name. Gains 500 once per turn when a spell or trap card is activated. Can send one equipped spell from the hand. Negate activation if you do destroy it. Sure. It's a once per turn effect, so I should be fine, right? Oh, that can counter me though. Because my deck does equip as well. Okay. Let's see. It's not the worst field that he could have made. Also, the original effect, is it gains the effect or is it replace the effect? Then equip the target to cards. And it gains the target's original effect. It gains them, so it keeps its original and the other one. So I have to... Alright. Let's start with Scout Buggy. Let's go. Make Cicada King. So we have a negate on the field. And then we send out an invitation. Sure, that's fine. It's completely fine. Okay, let me see. This other fusion is level 5 or higher and an insect, so I can make that with insect armor and Goki Pole in hand. Oh? You're gonna negate that? The fusion summon? Yeah, no. I am not allowing you to negate that. Against the battle position of that monster. And then I fusion summon Heavy Cavalry using Goki Pole and Bio Insect Armor. Goki Pole's effect, then I get the Search. Sure. Come on. I use that Search to get myself Guard Mantis. And I summon Guard Mantis with its own effects. And equip Bio Insect Armor on it. Okay. Dude, your monster is already negated. Oh yeah, I can't use the cavalry effect because of the fact that everything is currently unable to banish from the Lancia. But that makes things easier for me, because that means I don't lose my Guards Mantis and the Bio Insect Armor. There we go. And end my turn. Win for ghosts? Alright, let me mark that down. Okay, sure. Pay another 1200 to add Noble Arms. Scarf never stood a chance in that matchup. Oh, that doesn't seem good, does it? I don't even know what cards Totodile was actually referring to. Can I add one fire? Ah! I see. He's making me decide between giving up the Cicada King or allowing him to search. I'll allow him to search. Huh. Alright. Info Noble Knight, okay. And this card is can only this card is normal summons and one noble arm, so one fire warrior monster. Accepts another copy of itself from the deck to the grave. Sure. I'll allow it. Okay. I don't know. If control of fire almost can special summon this card from my hand. If summoned this way, treat it as tuner. Oh. Banish this card, special summon a level 4 or lower fire warrior from hand as a tuner. Battling Boxer Uppercutter. Card is normal, special summons as a battling boxer monster or a counter. Trapped from your deck to your hands. Sure. I'll allow it. Ah, why do you think I used the Weevil gif in the Master Duel chats? Thing is, I don't know if Totodile has an out here, cause my ultimate great insect can just nuke his field if he goes into the battle phase. No! I was meaning to refer to Weevil being me. Rongo incoming? Oh no. Special summons can send one Spring Guns monster from your deck to your hand to the graveyards. I am gonna banish my Heavy Cavalry and the Spring Guns Merrymaker. No ranking up. Rongor is banned in MD, thankfully. Ah, yes. But still, he could have gone into something similar if I had allowed that Spring Gans to remain on the fields. Previous effect was applied this turn. You can target the Noble Knight while seeing a spell and trap zone, special summon it. Oh? The original King of the Knights. He missed the time, and they missed the timing because they didn't have enough equip spells in the graveyards. Okay. And now his monster is an insect. So first things first, B-Trooper landing, banishing the Gokipole and the Guards Mantis. That gives me landing back. Then I can use Invitation to get myself all 3 of those back to my deck. Normal summon Dragon Bites. Dragon Bites effects. Special summon Scale Bomber. Let's see, what do I have? If I have a level 1 in the graveyard, I could... No, sadly not. I don't have a level 1 in the graveyard, so... No. I'm gonna be smart about it. Move that one to defense, so I can use its revival effects. For the Scout Buggy. And then I use Pick of Lane and by using Dragon Bites and Scout Buggy. Insector discards the landing. And equip to Scale Bomber. And I will equip there the Resonance Insects. How many do I have engraved? 3 exactly. Alright, pick a Felena effects. Shuffle all 3 monsters in my graveyards back into the deck. Ooh, Verdant Sanctuary. Nice. Gives me a search if my monsters die. Battle phase. And then immediately Ultimate Great Insect nuke his field. Oh, it doesn't work? Alright, guess I'll just attack. Okay. Sanctuary now can hear Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. The museum is enabling the Ultimate Great Insect, but yes, Artorias is protected by the Magus for battle and Ogier for card effect destruction, so sadly not much I can do there. At the moment he uses an effect, I can either use Cicada King to negate it, or I can use Scale Bomber's effects to tribute the Pico Falena away to destroy it. So I have choices on what I do. I have double interruption. And if the Scale Bomber gets destroyed, I get the search as well. So I disincentivize the destruction. Alright. Ultimate Great Insect immediately affects. There goes the destruction prevention. Yes. I am moving the Artorias to defense. Noble Knights. How about so noble? You can't even take on a fucking insect. That's not looking good for Toadstool. Yes, it does not look good for him. They literally only have the field spell, which they can't afford to search with, and 1 card in hand. I did not expect to do so well against Toadstool. Alright. The next round is Scarf versus me, Sentry versus Ghost. Let's duel. Ay. Let's see. Going seconds? Alright. I have a feeling I'm never going to go first in this tournament. Ooh. Perfect going second hand. Oh? Search a branded spell or trap. And then discards one. Oh no, sends one to the bottom of the deck. Threaten denies spirits. Alright. I wonder what the intent is there. Not yet. Refuse monster that mentions Fallen Velbath in your field or graveyard can spend. Alright. Sprint Iron Dash Dragon. Search Ecclesia. Sure. At that point, I activate Maxi. Aww. Yeah, I know. Because I didn't get to mine, so I was so happy you activated yours. Yeah, it is a hard once per turn, so... Oh? Merrymaker? Sure. Not the greatest hand when Maxi doesn't work, but... let's see if we can make it come back. Oh god, excuse me. Feathers to the grave, Rocky to the grave, Rocky attack. Feather attach. That's 4 materials. And then rank that up into Stargas. Dalio Springans. When you activate these cards, can also detach up to 3 materials from a monster you control. Adds 1 Springans from your deck to your hand. Then if you detach any material at activation, you can special summon that many Springans monsters from your hand or grave. During main phase, if this card is in your grave, you can target one Xyz monster on the field, detach one material, add this card to the hand. Alright. There's the original Sargass. Before he fused with the ship and Ethereum. Okay. If a material is attached from a material on the field, you can target one card on the field, either destroy or return it to the hands. So I definitely need to get rid of the Sargast first. And Tornado Dragon in preparation for my continuous spells. Thing is, it is once per turn, so... if I have multiples, I can bait it out. Then hopefully get over it before the next turn starts. Okay. Guard Mantis, special summon by its own effects. Oh, okay. I thought it had to be 3 total, not up to 3. I must have misread then. Basic cards on the field, destroy it. Sure. Hit the resonance insects. Come on, I dare you. Wait. Alright. Scale Bomber by tributing insects. Resonance. That one is destroyed. My Guard Mantis is destroyed, but I also triggered the Resonance Insects. I can search for a level 5 or higher insect from the deck. Can't summon that, can't summon that. I didn't mean to click it, I just meant to tap it so I could read the effects. But sure. Yeah, I don't think I have this. Yeah, I have nothing. I mean, I can just pass turn, but the moment the pass turn happens, the Tornado Dragon is just gonna destroy the Verdant Sanctuary and I'm gonna get steamrolled. Yeah, this one is a missed search. Due to a misclick. Then again, I didn't really have anything that could have helped me in this situation either way. Alright. Tribute a Scale Bomber to at least get rid of the Tornado Dragon, and that will trigger the Indestructible Insects as well. So that I have another body on the field. It's not much, but at least it's something. So much for indestructible. Yeah, no, I've lost this. There's literally nothing for me to do here. GG, Scarf. I'm gonna go spectate Ghost and Sentry real quick. Alright. Yes, Scale Bomber can't tribute anything. As long as it's an insect, it can tribute it. Okay, that's didn't expect Sentry to bring Cubics. Apparently she's been playing a lot with Blender lately. Thought she would have popped my Sargas and I was in big trouble. Yeah. I would have gone for the Sargas, but the problem is I can't destroy anything I want. I can only destroy the thing I respond to with the Scale Bomber. And I had nothing else. My best bet would have been to search for the to have another something else searched, but even then I wouldn't be able to summon it because it requires 3 banish from the graveyard and I only had 2 in the grave. Oh, Zeraboros! That's an interesting one. Also, I don't know what's... Go. Ghost bringing Cyberdarks? I think? I know the Internal Machine. Dice Blaster, the Negation Fortress. What the hell? I won. No, Scarf won, sorry. I was thinking about last one. Scarf won. Scarf. Sorry. I'm so fucking Scarf. Jesus. Oh. I was faster with answering than actually thinking about which tool that you were referring to. I'm an idiot. Damn it. I deserve that one. Jesus. Yeah, there's some reconnecting happening. God damn it. Oh hey! Okay, so that's a victory for Ghosts. Next round is me versus Sentry and TPO versus Scarf. I don't know how well I will actually be able to do against Cubics with this deck. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I get to finally choose. Watch me brick so hard now that I get to choose. Hmm? Okay, not the worst stand I could have gotten, but definitely not the best either. Let's start with an insect barrier. Sure. And that's about the only draw you get, Sentry. You get to replace the Maxi. Reasoning. Sure. I'm going 4. Of course it's 1. Of course it's the level 1. I was expecting Duza to be on top. Ay ay ay. Also, does anyone else see a fucking hand giving you the middle finger on VJam? Like, this just looks like a middle, like the hand giving you the middle finger to me. This little bit on top. Okay, what did she search? Karma. And then Karma into Crimson Nova. Okay. Sure. Give me my search. No, I think you're just imagining this, Zarya. Sure. Let's go Assets Mountis. At least I can swap battle positions then. So, tribute away to Duza to get Gaira. Sure. 800 effect damage. Alright. Oh, perfect! Let's invite you into a world full of insects. And play ball. Special summon Asset Mountis. And then I Link summon off Guards Mantis and Resonance Insects. Piccolafena. Piccolafena discards Beargram. Equip Asset Mountis and Resonance Insects allows me to search for another level 5 or higher insects, which I will use to get Supply Soldier of the indestructible insects to my hands. Cards I'll equip will be Pokeball. And then, as it mounts immediately into ultimate great insects. Cookie pole effects can search for another insect of level 4. Okay, just... Thing is, the field nuke only works if there's a field spell, so I couldn't use it regardless. Basically, the only thing you've done is disable the battle protection. Bergram, Banish, Resonance Insects, Asset Mountus, and Garth Mantis. Here we go! There's Field Nuke number 2. And my Foolish. I will Foolish Bio-Insect Armor. Invitation then to get Insects, Mantis, and Mountus back. Jesus. Normal summon the Resonance. Problem is, Bergram can't do shit at the moment because they are insects. So there's nothing to destroy for Bergram. Alright. And that one cannot be destroyed in battle, so it's not really of use to actually attack against it. Sure. End turn. Why am I having connection issues? Really, Scarf take away 4 ignites? What? Why am I having connection issues? Eh? Okay. Why the hell am I now drawing BS only? I don't know. Also, I can't go into Totodile and Scarf's duel to watch, so I'm assuming that one has ended as well. Oh, God damn it. Okay, there we go. So that's a win for me, surprisingly, because I had nothing there until I got either to the field spell to nuke the V-Jam, or I would just be hitting a wall constantly. So it's dial surrendered. Okay, so that's a win for Scarf. I am good, yeah. Why asking? Did something happen with my mic or something? Alright, next matchup. Sentry versus TPO and Ghost versus me. Stream paused for a second. Ah. Oh, I see. My internet connection is not very stable at the moment, but seems like it's resolved itself. Alright, let's duel. And then the next round I am the one that sits out. Still though, you had a wall that I couldn't get over until I get a field spell to nuke it. Because Bear Graham couldn't destroy it, because my own continuous spell already turned it into an insect. I mean, I am kinda at a very strong advantage when it comes to Maxi being limited. Because I can keep recycling mine. Whilst everybody else is just stuck with the one. What the fuck is this ant? What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Activate giant ball game. Giant ballpark. And set 1. And turn. That's literally the only thing I could do. Yeah. Ay. Why is my connection so unstable at the moment? I imagine if you had retaliating C, you could search Maxi. I mean, I can technically still search if I play my cards right. Why is my internet connection so unstable? The hell? Okay. You want a surprise? Oh, okay. I should really reword that one. Because it kind of feels baggy lately. And I don't like it being so such a baggy tone in there. Okay, Cyberdragon Chimera. Got the power bond. There is a Cyber Dragon core and a Cyber Dragon there. So there is the ability to get Cyber Twin Dragon. Why am I fucking disconnecting? What the fuck, man? Okay, Clockwork Knights. Can technically trade in the Clockwork Knights to get Clockwork Knights. I love that he has a card that says all monsters on the field become machine. And I have a card that says when your opponent has a monster that has been on the field for more than one turn, it becomes insects. That's gonna be an interesting one. Okay. Why is my connection unstable? Come on. Technically can now make the fucking... I swear one of these days I'm gonna ban Regulus. Just because it's a beat stick and a negate simultaneously. Not that I would have actually survived without Regulus being there. Seeing as Rampage Dragon is basically the thing that killed me. Yeah, I have nothing. This is just a victory for ghosts. My set card is just a Dragon Bite. Without my field spell, I had nothing. What needs to tribute itself? GG. I got such a bricked up hand that duel. The overlading the machines? Jesus. Oh. Go Steppy. Yeah, go Steppy. Oh. Double negates. Monster negates and a spell trap negates. Oh, it's triple. Or is it... once per turn when the spell trap cards activate. Yeah, it's 2 negates, because it's a soft once per turn on the negate from Charles. Technically, it's the only Tyrion. Oh. Still, it's annoying. But it is also a generic machine negates. Whilst machines generally are already negate heavy archetypes to begin with. Oh god. Yeah, no, it's not your side, Scarf, it's my side. My bitrate just hit 0 bits for a second there. I don't know why my bitrate is fluctuating so much. It's literally going 4,000, 3,000, 4,000, 0. 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 4,000, 3,000, 0. I don't know what's happening. Needs to tribute the Tyrion cards on monster, so if you play a Tyrion deck then have fun. Yeah. So the effect can be given to other Tyrions if it's equipped to another Tyrion. Yes, also true. Plus, it also gains any effect from any other Tyrion equipped to it. It's infinity. And besides, it's not only affinity that negates. Now, Cyber Dragons are a beatdown deck now that just happens to have infinity. But keep in mind, there is also FA with the with both the Link and the level 7 Synchro, which are both negates and machine type. There's oh god. Hold on, let me just pull this up real quick. Monster, effects, type, machine, negates. Oh yeah, Machina Ruin Force is one. Dark Planet, Dark Eclipser, Full Metal Dragon. Basically the entire Jinzo archetype. Basically every single Dynamist monster if they're in the Pendulum scale. There's Spell Canceller. There's Ancient Gear Dragon, which is basically the Ancient Gear version of Cyber Dragon. There's Nullifier, but that one is specifically against light monsters. That's basically non-existent, so we're not gonna count that one. And then I haven't even gone into the synchros, fusions, and all of that. There's Kite Drake, which can negate a lot of shit. There's Braver Dragon. Well, Power Tool Braver Dragon. Yeah, there's Monster Negate and 2 Spell Negate and Spell Trap Negates. Not how Jinzo could made that don't negate but support monsters and Jinzo monsters. I mean, basically every basically the entire point of the archetype is summoning Jinzo or its evolution, which negates traps. And I'm pretty sure there's at least one Jinzo in there that negates monsters. Right? Number 7 attacks directly. Check. Lord destroys, negates, and inflicts burn damage. Okay, no, I'm wrong on that one. There's no Jinzo that does monsters. Alright. Next and final round, if we just do one round, is Ghost versus TPO, Scarf versus Sentry. I am spectating. It's only Jinzo and Jinzo Lord that negates traps. Still though, the entire deck is built around bringing out Jinzo and Jinzo Lord. And their new support also fucking steals your monsters. Scarf and Ghost. That's not correct. Scarf versus Sentry. Ghost versus TPO. There we go. Anyway, Sentry, we're waiting for you to play against Scarf. I'm gonna spectate towards Dialing Ghosts. Let's go see. Alright, let's search Jealous, search a Noble Knight and Noble Arms. Not only the XYZ that takes monsters, the other 2 support monsters don't steal, but one puts... Now you're just referring to the Jinzo support that has Jinzo in the name. Because Psychic Bounder does indeed steal. No, wait. No, that destroys both monsters and searches. Is it Mega Cyber then? Yeah, no, Mega Cyber makes it a trap. I swear, there was a card that stole, aside from the Xyz. Jinzo Lair does indeed do the stealing, but there has to be something else, because why would Cosmos Channeling require a monster that's from your opponent if... Yeah, no, Cosmos Channeling does not steal, it requires a stolen monster. Huh. I swear there was at least one that stole. Am I Mandela affecting myself now? Guess so. Jesus. Okay, never mind then. I was wrong. Okay. Battling boxers. That sends to graveyard by predicting. Yeah. Only XE steals. That makes it even more stupid that, that Cosmos channeling requires a stolen monster to work for one of its effects. Okay. Never mind then, that's weird. How did we even get to that conversation again? Upper cutter. Can spec the Durandal. Durandal and Angelica. And Angelica to Foolish a Fire Warrior. Which then automatically, due to game rules, sends the Durandal to the grave. Ah, yes. Oh god, it goes into the Link 1 again. I mean, the Link 1 isn't too bad, because it only negates spell and traps and it's a hard once per turn. No, soft once per turn. But it does require the use of an equipped spell. Okay, occasionally summons can equip Charles, gains its effect and name, gives it 500 extra attack, has the equip effects, and then once per turn when card or effect is activated, so if it's on the field already you can also use it. Overload, Bloodstar, Incubus, Vampire, Hybrids. Jesus, you're a hybrid of a lot of things. How's everyone doing today? We're doing pretty decently. I have already won more than I expected to because I was bringing insects myself. And I didn't really expect to win that. Especially not against this fucking deck that we're currently spectating. What does Dempsey even do? First, summons can